Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Ang ating VP Inday Sara talagang sikat na sa buong mundo. Aagawan na siya ng mga foreign media outfits na interviewin. So ito ngayon ang Al Jazeera, isang sikat na news TV organization nagpunta na sa kanya at in-interview. Bigyan natin ng reaksyon ngayon yung mga tanong at sagot niya sa Al Jazeera. Ito. Okay, tinatanong yung paano niya ginamit yung confidential and intelligence funds.
President, it's not the first time that the office has granted confidential funds. During the time of Vice President Binay, the office was already given confidential funds. The confidential funds we use in relation to our work and national security. All the projects and the programs of the Office of the Vice President target poverty alleviation. There is a direct correlation between poverty and national security.
Okay, mag-comment ako doon. There is direct correlation between poverty and national security. Bakit maraming nagrebelde? Dahil nung unang panahon, napabayaan ang mga tao, lalo na sa mga liblib na lugar, lalo na ang mga katutubo. Saksi ako niyan. Throughout my military career, kitang-kita ko kung gaano napabayaan ng gobyerno ang mga katutubo. Kaya, nung nasa active service pa ako, halos 80% ng mga armado, yung sumama sa mga kaliwang grupo, ay member ng indigenous tribe. Kasi napabayaan eh. So ito, ang tinatarget ni VP ng Office of the Vice President, poverty alleviation sa mga liblib na lugar.
So, what we do is we want to target the areas where we put our projects so that we achieve peace and order security. So, we don't want our projects put in areas where it is not needed for poverty alleviation. So we want to prioritize the areas, and the only way to do that is to use confidential funds to purchase information. So where are the target areas? We need that so that our projects will serve these areas. So that's why we needed the confidential funds. In the Department of Education, there is a correlation as well of the education and national security. In fact, that is one of...
Okay. Ano yung correlation ng education at national security? Ang recruitment ng makakaliwa, sa mga estudyante sila nakafocus. Either high school or college. Ito yung magiging mga kadre. Yun namang mga IP, ito na yung mga ordinary armed fighters nila. Kailangan yung mga ma-recruit nila ng mga estudyante galing sa mga universities, high school pa lang na mga agree ako dito. Isa sa mga binabantayan namin noon, mga eskwelahan. Doon kami nag-focus din sa aming information campaign kasi labanan ng propaganda ito itong communist insurgency problem.
There is a correlation as well of education and national security. There are so many threats to education, not just insurgency, and threats to Department of Education personnel and students as well. And we wanted to target projects of the Department of Education as well in the most vulnerable areas and schools. That is why we needed confidential funds. It's all about national security. And the position of the Office of the Vice President and the Department of Education is that national security is a holistic concept. It's not just one territorial defense, sovereignty. No, national security is about food security. It's about quality of education. It's about poverty alleviation and everything else that we need to do as a country to get us out of this poverty rut.
But you are in the NTF-LCAP, so couldn't have your offices work with the NTF-LCAP as well as other government agencies that actually have national security mandates?
In the NTF-LCAP, they are only about and local armed conflict.
LCAP.
Local LCAP. So that is very specific to that local conflict and communism. So as I said, the projects and the programs of OVP target poverty alleviation, and there's so many factors affecting poverty. And there are so many threats to education, not just insurgency.
But there are also other government agencies with national security mandates that you can work with, your offices can work with.
Yes, that is true, but we work far faster if we are allowed to purchase information and target our projects immediately on the certain school or certain barangay or certain municipality.
So, maganda itong interview na ito kasi foreign media ito. Na-explain ng ating VP bakit kailangan niyang magkaroon ng confidential intelligence fund. Saan niya ginagastos yung pundo na yun? Kasi lahat naman ng mula pa noon, sabi nga niya, panahon pa ni Vice President Binay, may confidential intelligence fund na ang Office of the Vice President. So, since that time, hanggang BP Lini, ang ganyan, meron siya. Meron. So, ano lang talaga, pinupolitika lang dahil sa 2028 na eleksyon dahil wala nang ibang malakas kundi si BP Inday Sara. Tuloy natin.
Faster, if we can target our projects.
Okay. Going back to confidential funds, that was also part of confidential funds, but the names that are being verified by the Philippine Statistics Authority. I know you said that you can't explain because they're confidential in nature, but maybe just a yes or no, because other names have cropped up. Aside from Mary Grace Piatos, we have Chippy McDonald, Fernando Tempura, Carlos.
Ayan, tinatanong na yung yung mga Mary Grace Piatos, Villamin, mga aliases. May nabasa ko kanina na statement ni former Senator Lacson. Hanapin ko saan ba yun? Kasi hindi naiintindihan ng mga hindi naiintindihan ng mga tao. Ito. Yung mga hindi naka-experience ng ganitong intelligence confidential work. Ito, statement ni Senator Lacson, dating PNP chief. Sabi niya, the disbursement of confidential funds uses code names and aliases dahil sa confidentiality nature ng pagkagastusan. But the same requires an intelligence project where details of expenses were stipulated. Now you know the who's and why of Mary Grace Piatos and Kukoy Villamin. Don't show your ignorance by asking the true identities of these persons. Otherwise, hindi na yan confidential. Former Senator Ping Lacson. Talagang gumagamit. Kahit yung mga intelligence officer ko noon, alam ko, yung sinasubmit nilang acknowledgement receipt, hindi tunay na pangalan ng mayon. Alias yun. Kasi kung i-reveal ng deep penetration agent, tunay niyang pangalan, eh di kawawa siya, kawawang pamilya niya. Karamihan talaga yan gumagamit ng aliases. So, former Senator Lacson, former PNP chief na nagsalita. So, wala, paninira lang talaga yung mga ginagawa nila na hinahanap ang birth certificate, pinapaano sa Philippine Statistics Authority, ay nako.